Hello, I'm Charmaine. Welcome to the Love of Self podcast, where we delve into the emotional aspects of finding love for self. Today's topic is Get Curious. Curiosity always seeks to be amazed and to enlighten the mind in a brand new light of life. We can all see something that was hidden when we have life's curiosity at hand, when we seek to know the truth behind all that we can't see, all that we can't know in this very moment, all of the wonder of the world and our own lives that helps us see something new through life. There's no cease to life's amazement through our curious mind. We can know all of the things we once did not through our mind's wonderment, through our mind's search of intelligence, through all that we didn't know that we needed to know. It can begin a new life's discovery of the path that we're on, especially when we get curious about ourselves and our own life, when we're curious about our own wisdom of momentum. There can be a case to be reckoned with for our curious nature that allows us to understand, and through that mental work that knows no bounds within itself, unless we decide not to move forward with it and block ourselves from our own knowledge, we can begin to create understanding of what we're here to do in this world, what we're supposed to see, what we're supposed to know, what we're supposed to find out throughout life's experiences. We have the capability of understanding what is and what is not, and how all of those things factor a place in our lives that help us to return to our own self-fulfillment. We may not know everything that life has to offer. We may not know all of the ups and downs that life brings to the world. But one thing that we can know is ourselves, inside and outside, forward and backwards, up and down. Our curious nature can tell us about all of the intricate parts of why we have become who we are today, and what that means for this moment in life, and what that says about us and to us, about how we've lived life and how we want to continue to move forward. And the curiosity of our own mind's state of existence can help us understand the truth behind who we are and how that development creates our energy and what that knowledge does for our psyche, what that understanding of ourselves brings to light within our hearts and our minds, and how all of those things never have an ending to it. There's always something to find out about yourself. There's always something to understand about yourself. There's always something to discover about who and why you are, and where your current state of mind came from, and whether or not that mind will help encourage the life you want to continue on in, and what energy that will help continue to perpetuate throughout life. The curiosity of what we bring to the world right now. What are we doing within the world right now? What am I doing to my own mind as well as someone else's? How am I an effect on this world? Little old me, in my small, insignificant part of the world that has a presence here that proves that it's not so insignificant, because we're here creating an energy in our little corner in this world that has a ripple effect on everything that we touch. I'm curious to know what that is. I'm curious to know what that effect is. I'm curious to know what has affected me and my mindset and the current state that I am thinking in right now. I'm curious to know what has the world in a tizzy right now, and how all of those ripples touching one person to the other, one person saying their piece to the other, one person leaving the other, one person coming home to the other, one person loving the other, one person hating the other, and how that all intersects with life's knowledge and awareness. To ask ourselves, how aware are we really? How much are we discovering about our own lives and what that is doing and affecting in our states of whatever it is we want to accomplish in life and within our own energy, within the substances of life that have all of this connection with one person to the next and to ourselves, and all the energy it brings one way or the other, and how our curiosity can help us discover something that we never would have ever seen had we not had the thought to take a look at it, had we not had the inkling of learning something, of seeing something, of knowing something about the energy that we portray, as well as the energy that we absorb, and our awareness or lack thereof behind all of the ripple effects of the world that make us curious to see where we're headed and where we've been. I'd like to thank you for taking these few moments to listen to what I have to say. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So I'd like to ask you, what have you been curious about? What should you be curious about? If you begin to discover the ripples affecting your energy, what conclusions do you come to? What does it make you curious about? How has your curiosity helped you or hurt you? How has it helped you discover? I love to hear from you. Please comment or email theloveofselfpodcast@gmail.com. Please remember, I am not a licensed therapist. Also, you can check out my book, Love Yourself, a book of poetry and spiritual writings for self-love. It's available now on bookbaby.com. Purchase link is in my Instagram bio. I wish you all peace, love, joy, and a little curiosity. Until next time.